Someone that does not need to be on the streets. I think it's time that we send a message to those who have guns and shoot, not just at us, but shoot anyone. That this community is sick and tired of it, sick and tired of the violence, and they're going to be held accountable. All right, we just completed the bond hearing for the individuals who shot at our deputies. Very pleased with the magistrate system and the bond they set today, which is no bond whatsoever, which is what we asked for. Two things that you have to show to have a magistrate deny bond. One is that it's a flight risk, and the other is danger to the community. I think we demonstrated that this individual is definitely a flight risk and that he has nothing that will hold him here, and he has all the incentive not to stay here. Second thing is a danger to the community. Showed the judge the pistol that he had, which is a stolen pistol, high capacity magazine. He's also been convicted earlier of illegally having a gun. This will be his second charge on having a gun illegally. But this is what he used to shoot at our deputy. Also showed the judge a picture of our deputy's vehicle with 5 bullet holes in it. Now, not only is he a danger to law enforcement, he's a danger to the community, and that was a residential area. Those bullets could have went to anybody's home and killed someone. So I think we, to the satisfaction of the judge, we demonstrated he was a flight risk and also a danger to the community, and that's why she denied bond on the four counts of attempted murder. He's someone that does not need to be on the streets. I think it's time that we send a message to those who have guns and shoot, not just at us, but shoot anyone. That this community is sick and tired of it, sick and tired of the violence, and they're going to be held accountable. Questions?
How are the deputies doing?
Deputies are doing good. Again, it's a traumatic experience to be shot at and go through an incident like they did, so we're taking care of them mentally. Physically, they're fine. Mentally, we're also going to make sure that they're fine too. That's part of our job. It's not just take care of the physical body, but overall body, their mental wellness. So they're doing good.
Sheriff, this I think was something that you were texting with Judy about earlier, but could you talk a little bit more about that process, about how you take care of the deputies, their recovery process mentally? They're not at work, right? So can you just talk about...
They're at work. And I don't think it's proper to put them on leave or say they're administratively suspended. That's like sending a message they've done something wrong. So the moment after we secure the scene, we start taking care of them physically and mentally. So their work, they're full duty, but we're also taking care of any issues that they have and making sure that they're mentally strong. Everybody's different that goes through incidents like this, and so we leave it to our mental health counselors and also the individual deputies that when they feel it's time to go back to duty on the road, then they'll go back on the road. So there's no time period. There's no such thing as that they're on administrative leave, and that sends the wrong message. That, well, what did I do wrong? If I'm on leave and I can't go work, I didn't do anything wrong. So you can tell from the beginning on a officer-involved incident like this if all the procedures were followed and everything was done right. So we take care of our deputies.
What does that process look like? How do you determine when they are, in a good mental state and you feel like they can be back on duty on the road?
That's what our mental experts are for. They sit down, they talk with them, but also you hear from the deputy themselves. They have to feel comfortable about it, and our mental health people have to feel comfortable about it. Different for everybody.
Yeah, speaking of that deputy, he actually spoke during the bond hearing.
He did.
How big of a deal is that to have not just you, but the officer involved to speak to get a no bond?
Well, I think it's very important. He was the main one that was being shot at. He was the one that the bullets were hitting his car. I think it's important that he expressed to the court his feelings. And I think that was taken in consideration too. It's always good to have the victims. And when we go to bond court and have these bond hearings, I think the magistrates want to hear from the victims. They're the ones that's suffering from this. They're the ones that had something done toward them. And so I think it was important that he wanted to be here, so he was here. He spoke his piece, spoke his mind, which I think is good.
You mentioned in the hearing that the gun was stolen. Is that something y'all had been searching for before this incident?
We searched for all stolen guns. That gun was stolen over a year ago out of the city of Columbia when somebody left it in their vehicle and it got stolen. We keep preaching that your vehicle's not a holster, don't leave your gun in it. Here's a case where somebody left their gun in it, ends up getting stolen, and then it's used to try to kill a deputy. We can prevent those crimes. Don't leave your gun in your vehicle. It's not a holster. Don't leave it in there. All right, thank you.
One last question. His attorney said that they weren't requesting bond and alluded to the fact that perhaps maybe there might be an additional bond hearing. If there is another call for bond and hearing, will you be?
We'll be there in full force, just like we are today. The judge did not accept that. The judge went ahead and set a no bond. So he does have a bond, which is no bond. At some point, they'll probably petition a higher court to look at it, which will be in front of a circuit judge. We'll be there just like we are today. I'll speak, the deputy will speak, we'll have people there. We'll let whatever judge is going to hear it know our feelings and give them the facts. We deal on facts, not what ifs. Fact is, he shot at us and tried to kill our deputies. That is a fact. We got the gun, we got the video. That's undisputed evidence on what he tried to do. That'll be presented to the court, and I'm confident that any judge that looks at that is going to come to the same conclusion that this magistrate did today. No bond. He does not need or deserve to be out on the streets of Columbia or anywhere else.